Horn of Africa, as you mentioned, 90 million people, threatens the biggest mass mortality event in more than a generation. Now, what's unique about this crisis, this is my third point, is that we've never before had a situation in which all the countries of this region are in this kind of crisis at the same time. So in the past, if we had a humanitarian emergency in South Sudan, people would move from there to northern Sudan or to neighboring countries. If we had a crisis in Darfur, they could move to Chad or to Khartoum. Those things are not possible when all the region is in crisis. So what is to be done? Well, immediately relief at scale. Fortunately, now USAID has more funds, but the existing system is very clunky. It is slow to respond. It's not very efficient, but it's the only one that we have. But we also need to be much more creative in using local humanitarian mechanisms. Let's say cash transfers, local relief committees in Sudan, local communities, NGOs in Tigray or in Somalia or wherever. But the immediate response also needs to be informed, I believe, by an effort to address the political and economic causes of this crisis. It didn't happen overnight. We need to call out the men, I repeat, men who made this famine or these famines and their sponsors. And we need, as we go into the mechanisms for humanitarian response, to look at the economic breakdown that preceded this. So Sudan, for example, is going to need an enormous bailout package. Ethiopia is going to need some quite fundamental economic restructuring. South Sudan also needs some a lot of intense attention to the structure of its economy, especially as it is losing its last oil revenues with the pipeline now being shut.